Brooklyn Beckham is not whipped. This is late-stage psychological weaning. People love simple explanations, and the simplest one is he is whipped. As if a man enters marriage and suddenly loses his backbone, as if the wife must be the villain. They are not. If you actually look at Brooklyn Beckham's life, what you are seeing is not spousal control. You are seeing delayed psychological separation. Brooklyn didn't grow up in a normal emotional environment. He grew up with a globally admired mother, a family brand built on image, constant public attention, and very little room for private rebellion. In families like this, independence is not encouraged, it's managed. You are allowed success, you are allowed talent, but emotional autonomy is dangerous because emotional autonomy means I choose different from you. And for strong parents, that feels like betrayal, even if they never say it. However, here's something people don't like admitting. Some men don't marry because they fall deeply in love. They marry because marriage is the only socially acceptable way to live. If you pull away from your mother directly, you are ungrateful. If you do it through marriage, you are just starting a family. Same behavior, completely different moral judgment, right? So when people say Nicola controls him, what I hear is, this is the first woman he's ever allowed to choose over his mother. That's not domination, that's substitution-based separation. Let's be very clear, calling a man whipped does two convenient things. First, it removes responsibility from the man. Second, it blames the woman for a system she didn't create. Brooklyn didn't suddenly become obedient. He was always trained to be compliant, just not to his wife. People are uncomfortable watching a man redirect loyalty, so they mock it. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Brooklyn can do this because he has money, he has status, and he has a partner who can replace his emotional support system. And most men don't, which means most men never fully separate. They stay half attached, half independent, and extremely conflicted. And that conflict, it doesn't disappear. It just gets transferred to girlfriends, to wives, and even to children. People think marriage made him weak. I think marriage made his independence possible. So, when an adult finally distances themselves from their parents, are they being cruel? Or are they just finishing a separation they were never allowed to complete? This is what I am thinking about recently.